Okay, guys, now we're going to be doing a special video about the, oh, hey, how you doing here? Okay, well, okay, you guys out there in America and everywhere else in Israel and all these other people out here, we're doing like a little special video segment here on the video cameras that we had and coming to the land of Israel throughout Egypt, Jordan, Africa, and of course bringing the nation of Israel together. This here was one of my first video cameras here that we used to bring the community together. This was the video camera that you see me with Rabbi Reuben, Rabbi Hodges, and of course you never saw it because it was videotaping you. So, but the fact is that this is the videotape camera that we videotaped and we used to bring all the Hebrew camps together. During the time that the Israeli government was going to cast out our people from Israel, I was the individual that went to all of the Israelite camps throughout the world, gathered them together, and we came and eventually came to Israel. This camera first stepped in Israel in 1987, and we went to Dimona, and we saw it actually caught an individual being born. We saw a child being born for the first time in 1987, 86, 87, and he was like if someone see that video online, which is on my YouTube channel, and if that and recognize who that individual was, I would really like to meet that guy now. Because what, 1987, he would be how old now?
28.
He'd be 28, 29 years old?
28.
He'd be 28 years old now. So believe it, I have, because I was the first brother to actually have a video camera, I have a videotape of you when you was born, when you was like 2 hours old. You know, so I think that you would really want to see that. Check with the people in Dimona because they were there when I came there and I got the video up. And it was taken with this camera here. And so now the second camera here was basically came into existence during the time of my search for Mount Zion. This was the video camera that I was using, and its chief host was travels. You'll see me actually going throughout the world, Egypt, of course Israel, Syria, Jordan, Lebanon, and in that camera there, we was actually, you know, people say, why did you start in Iraq? Well, actually, I started in Iraq, and I left Israel. Saddam Hussein had a big party that he was throwing in Iraq, and he had actually built the Ashdod Gate and everything, and he had invited all of the celebrities to Iraq, and I just happened to sneak in, you know, and you know, so at that time, and Michael Jackson was there, Madonna was there, and everybody was like, he called all the people in the world, and he was celebrating the restoration of the ancient gates of Babylon. I actually felt like that was the fulfillment of prophecy at the time, and I thought that was like really, really deep. And of course, we in Jordan, my family lived in Jordan for a year, in Syria for a year, in Egypt for a year. All that was with this camera right here. And eventually, let's see now. Okay, New Mexico in America, as you guys saw, this was the camera that took that ancient shot in Mexico City. I was up on top of the pyramid. Now this camera here is the one that actually finished up the job here in Israel. That was that when we actually found Mount Zion, and we was able to send the first videos back of Mount Zion and the discovery of that, the presentations that we made, the graves of the kings down in Ariel, the city of Bethlehem, and of course Amorite Jerusalem. So this is the camera that we was able to do all these things with. Now this camera here is the one that we actually used for watching of the new moon. We would sit back here in Israel, and of course up on the farm, and we would angle this camera up. And so this is the camera that you guys was getting those really fantastic, crispy new moon shots, you know. And of course, this camera here took a lot of film. Now, of course, when I first came up here, you know, your homeboy was moving. You know, I was rocking. You know, I had all that ketchup and all that money, huh? But then, you know, as it started to dwindle down, you know, and I met Ola, and she took every little penny I had. Want to say something, Banner?
No comment.
And either way, the point is, and the fact that we had the court case here, the fact that we, you know, was fighting and trying to establish ourselves in the land, you know, your brother has been drained completely. And so this is where we at right now, and this is one of the places that we have a center, and definitely have a place like that. We're trying to bring this little community area together. You see us sitting here now. But what happened was one of the brothers that came up, he actually pulled out enough money out of his pocket and said, "Hey, Joshua, we want some crispy, we want to be able to see some of those videos and stuff, but it's, you know, you guys need to get a decent camera there." And the last time we didn't get a good shot of the new moon, so we thought that it would be. We thought that it would be a stapler, you know, a real stapler, to be a, thanks Franklin, to add on and attach another camera to the history of the Maria family. And this is this baby right here. Now, of course, we got the Canon. Now, we have a Canon here too. Now, of course, you can see this lens is not as long. Well, actually, it can be as long. It can extend as long. But you can see it's a little thicker. Now, sometimes you can do things with short, thick things just as easy as you can do it with something long and slim. You see. It just depends on, you know, how it's used. Okay, now, yeah, you're right, Stephanie. Okay, we got to get back on the track. Now, but the fact is that this camera here is going to allow us to be able to film new moons very close. We're going to be able to get crispy shots now of Mount Zion and send to you. We're going to be able to do the things that people want to see and the way they want to see it and as clear as they want to see it. So the film that you're looking at now from our phones, this is over. This last shot that you see here now is over. All of the times you see us when we had to cut and start and Facebook and YouTube, that is well and done. We have a baby man that cannot just videotape, but at the same time can take photos at a distance. You see, we have a baby now that can go where no other brother has gone before. We have a baby now that can reach the heights and the depths of darkness at night. We have a baby now that in the desert that can withstand the heat and the dust. We have a baby now that can finish the task. So we have 1, 2, 3. This baby is a combination of four items, and not include this the little one on the side, you know, that just happened to be the portable one. We want to include that was always with us in history. You see, we had to make mention of him. But now, this camera is going to be in the hands. Hey, John, come on up here, Johnny. Brother Johnny. Johnny spent the nights looking over it. He's been looking at the details. He struggled in going through every aspect and every dimension He pushed every button. He turned every key. And now he's ready. So if you don't, so this might be the last time you see Johnny in the film because he's the cameraman. But we're giving Johnny this time of introduction, this moment of light. That when you see everybody else in the film and you don't see Johnny, then we'll just have him turn the camera on himself for a second like this and say, "Hey guys." Because we're not going to leave our brother Johnny out. We're going to pull everybody in. So when you see him turn the camera around and say, "Hey guys," it's not because he's vain and just want to be in the shot. But make sure you don't do it while you shoot me, okay, Johnny?
All right.
Okay, don't, okay, when you get, and make sure you do my favorite side.
What's that?
Well, yeah. But we won't talk about that right now. So the point is that, so this is the end of this shot, this video, and we hope you guys enjoy this on Facebook and YouTube, and we hope now, after today, you guys can get some real footage of what's really going on here in the land of Israel.